Have you ever stood in the produce aisle staring at rows of vegetables wondering which ones actually make a difference in managing your blood sugar? If you're living with type 2 diabetes, you're not alone. Many people feel overwhelmed by food choices, especially with all the mixed messages out there. One day it's eat more fiber, the next it's avoid carbs at all costs. And suddenly, even picking a vegetable becomes a stressful decision. But here's the truth. Some vegetables not only fit into a diabetes-friendly diet, they actually help improve your blood sugar control. In today's video, we're going to break down the top 10 veggies you should always have in your kitchen if you're serious about managing diabetes with confidence. I'm Dr. Richard Jones, and I believe food should feel empowering, not confusing. We're keeping it simple, practical, and backed by science, no gimmicks, just real helpful info. Why is this important? Because diabetes is more than just a sugar issue. It's about how your body handles energy, especially from food. Your choices at every meal can influence your insulin sensitivity, your blood sugar levels, your inflammation, and your overall well-being. That's powerful. And the great thing is, vegetables are some of the most powerful allies you can have. They're low in calories, high in fiber, packed with vitamins, and many contain plant compounds that actually help your body respond better to insulin. Let's explore the 10 best vegetables to keep your blood sugar steady and your meals delicious. Number 1. Spinach. This leafy green is loaded with magnesium, folate, and fiber, all key nutrients for managing diabetes. It helps slow digestion and supports more stable glucose levels after meals. Spinach can be eaten raw in salads, blended into smoothies, or sautéed with olive oil and garlic. Number 2. Broccoli. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, a plant chemical linked to improved blood sugar control and reduced oxidative stress. Roasting, steaming, or stir-frying broccoli makes it an easy, flavorful side dish. Number 3. Kale. Often labeled a superfood, kale is high in fiber and antioxidants like quercetin, which supports insulin function. Massage raw kale with olive oil and lemon to soften it for salads or sauté it as a warm side dish. Number 4. Bell peppers. Sweet, crunchy, and colorful, bell peppers are low on the glycemic index and packed with vitamin C. Use them in stir-fries, roast them for meal prep, or snack on raw slices with hummus. Number 5. Brussels sprouts. Though underappreciated, Brussels sprouts are excellent for blood sugar control. They contain fiber and alpha-lipoic acid, which supports insulin function. Roast them with balsamic vinegar and thyme for a sweet caramelized flavor. Number 6. Cauliflower. Cauliflower is one of the most adaptable vegetables. It can be mashed, riced, or roasted, making it a fantastic substitute for starchy sides. It's also rich in fiber and vitamin C, which supports metabolic health. Number 7. Zucchini. Zucchini is low in carbs and rich in water, making it great for hydration and volume in meals. Number 8. Green beans. These beans are rich in soluble fiber, which helps delay sugar absorption. Steam them with a sprinkle of sea salt, or sauté them with garlic and a dash of lemon for a fresh, simple dish. Number 9. Carrots. Carrots are slightly sweet, but they're full of fiber, beta-carotene, and antioxidants. In moderation, they're excellent for diabetics. Eat them raw, roasted, or grated into salads. Number 10. Eggplant. Eggplant is high in fiber and antioxidants like niacin, which may help protect cells from damage and aid glucose control. Slice and grill it, stuff it with lean meats, or bake it with tomatoes and cheese. So now you know what to eat, but how do you make this easy and sustainable? Let's also talk about how these vegetables pair with other foods to create balanced, diabetes-friendly meals. When you combine high-fiber vegetables with lean proteins like grilled chicken, turkey, tofu, or legumes, you slow digestion even more, which helps prevent blood sugar spikes. Add in a healthy fat like avocado olive oil or a sprinkle of nuts, and you've got a trio that works wonders: fiber plus protein plus fat. This combination promotes fullness, stabilizes blood sugar, and supports heart health, all crucial for people with type 2 diabetes. Another trick? Well, theme your meals. For example, you could have a Mexican night with grilled zucchini, sautéed peppers, beans, and a bit of guacamole. Or maybe, try a Mediterranean plate with roasted eggplant, cauliflower, olives, a scoop of hummus, and grilled fish. And you can also go for an Asian bowl with steamed green beans, spinach, tofu, sesame seeds, and low-sodium soy sauce over a bed of cauliflower rice. And if time is your biggest obstacle, consider this. You can prepare a week's worth of vegetables in under an hour. Chop up carrots, zucchini, bell peppers, and cauliflower. Roast them all on 2 baking trays, let them cool, and store in glass containers. Later in the week, just add a protein and reheat. Frozen broccoli, spinach, and green beans are often more affordable and just as nutritious as fresh. Don't be afraid to use frozen veggies. They're a convenient and healthy choice, especially when time or money is tight. Now let me give you 3 common mistakes people make when trying to add more veggies and how to avoid them. First one, overcooking. This kills flavor and texture. Aim for tender crisp. The second is skipping seasoning. Healthy doesn't mean bland. Use herbs, spices, citrus, and garlic to elevate your dishes. And the last, doing too much too soon. Don't try to overhaul your entire diet in 1 week. Start with just 1 new veggie-focused meal a day. Let's pause and do a quick mindset check. Eating vegetables isn't just about ticking a health box. It's about creating habits that support your body every single day. It's about showing yourself care. When you choose a salad instead of fries or roast veggies instead of a frozen meal, you're not just managing diabetes, you're investing in your future. So don't think of these foods as restrictions, think of them as tools. They're here to help you feel better, live longer, and enjoy life more fully. And finally, here's a quick shopping list tip. When you go grocery shopping, stick to the outer edges of the store. This is where you'll find the fresh produce, dairy, and meats. Try to fill half your cart with vegetables, a quarter with lean protein, and a quarter with healthy fats or whole grains. Bring a list, plan your meals, and try not to shop when you're hungry. It really does make a difference. Now let me share a quick story that might inspire you. A few months ago I spoke with Anna, a 58-year-old woman recently diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. She felt overwhelmed, scared, and frustrated by all the restrictions people were throwing at her. So instead of telling her what not to eat, we focused on what she could enjoy. She started by simply adding 2 servings of vegetables a day, steamed green beans at lunch, and a roasted veggie mix at dinner. Within 6 weeks, her energy levels improved, and at her next checkup, her blood sugar had dropped noticeably. And the best part? She didn't feel like she was on a diet. She felt nourished, and she was enjoying her meals again. Small steps, real changes. That's the kind of transformation we want. Not restriction, but empowerment. Not punishment, but nourishment. These 10 vegetables are powerful not just because they're healthy, but because they're realistic. They're easy to find, budget-friendly, and adaptable. You don't need to become a chef to start eating better, you just need to start small and stay consistent. Start with 1 new vegetable this week. Cook it in a way that you enjoy. Then try another one next week. Build confidence through small wins. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. Managing diabetes is about progress, not perfection. Before we wrap up, here's a little bonus tip. Try a veggie snack jar. Take a mason jar or any container and layer it with crunchy vegetables, like celery sticks, carrot sticks, and bell pepper strips. Keep it in your fridge, front and center. When hunger strikes, you've got a grab-and-go snack that's satisfying, nutritious, and blood sugar friendly. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned something today, drop a comment and tell me which veggie you're adding to your next meal. If you enjoyed this content, give it a like, share it with someone who's navigating diabetes, and subscribe for more science-backed, practical tips on food and wellness. Let food be your friend, not your fear. See you in the next video.